You want to talk about emotional intelligence and sex within your marriage? All right, let's do it. This guy tells me that if I'm just emotionally intelligent, I'd probably get laid more. I'm going to freak out. No, although that's generally true. That's not what this is about. See, I was talking to a client this week about the lack of intimacy within his marriage, and he said something to the effect of, like, I'm just realizing that I'm allowed to have emotions around this disconnection that we're experiencing. Like, I'm allowed to be frustrated. I'm allowed to be impatient. Those emotions are valid. And I said, yeah, because all emotions are valid. Men's, women's, all of them. But something that clicked for me that I haven't really articulated here that I felt was important to is that when we talk about emotional intelligence and maybe even associate it to intimacy, if there is a lack of something that you want within your relationship, you are going to have emotions about it because you're a human. And if you aren't emotionally intelligent, or you refuse to kind of explore that part of yourself, you're probably going to just push that emotion down. You're going to feel pent up about it. You're going to feel frustrated about it. Shout out to the guys that are pissed off in my comment section most days. I understand that it's just a projection of frustration that you haven't processed or felt because you've been taught not to do that for years and years. And when I poke the bear, you just start yelling. That's how it works when you don't really work with your inner world all that much. But hey, I love you just the same. Anyway, when you experience an emotion because you're human about something that maybe you're not getting or something that you desire within your relationship, and you don't deal with that emotion, you don't articulate it, you don't talk about it, you don't, figure it out for your own sake and release the thing, you're probably going to hang on to it and then project and frustrate, and you're going to look like this grumpy son of a bitch around your wife. It's not going to work out very well. It's hard to really bridge the gap between a disconnection and connection while you're walking around like Scrooge. You know what I mean? So yes, your emotions around some level of disconnection within your marriage, it's all valid. It's just that if we don't look at that stuff and actually deal with it, rather than just getting frustrated and angry and grumpy about the lack of it and acting like it's the thing that I'm not receiving that's the problem and not my emotional, constipation, you're probably going to experience more disconnection within your relationship. So sit with it, acknowledge it, process it, articulate it to someone that you feel safe with, whether it be a therapist, a coach, a counselor. Even having meaningful discussions about it with your wife can be really healing and connecting, but not dealing with the emotion that's there, probably going to make it much worse. So